It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Nothing shady ever happens on Craigslist, right? Since they took down the misconnections, there's nothing shady on there anymore, is there?
Yeah, right.
Well, I know one person who might disagree with that, and that's Evan, who's on the phone right now, and he has to make an Awkward Tuesday phone call all because of Craigslist.
Oh, no.
What's up, Evan?
How's it going, guys?
Oh,
Probably better than it's going for you.
I think you're right.
I can't even begin to imagine how a Craigslist posting led to you talking to us.
Yeah, it's not my proudest moment.
All right. Well,
Oh, my God. All the pieces of it, even being here right now.
tell us about your situation. Who do you want to call today for an Awkward Tuesday phone call?
I have to call my friend Samantha. She contacted me recently about needing extra money for her wedding. She's getting married, and I'm kind of known in our group of friends as the entrepreneur. I got a lot of irons in the fire, you know.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Kind
so
of a
you
machine.
were like, give me some money, I'll prostitute myself on Craigslist. I just need some nice outfits, and I'll make a ton of cash.
Looking back, I wish I would have done that.
No way.
I mean, she must be a good friend if she's hitting you up for money for her wedding.
Well, I've been known to be pretty well with the little businesses, and I always, like I said, I'm kind of a machine for business ideas, so I just think she had confidence in me.
Oh, she wanted you to just help her come up with a way to get money.
Right. She came to me and said, I need money for my wedding, and I said, well, that's interesting because I actually have an idea, and I think we could double whatever money you want to invest in a week or two.
Oh,
And
no.
then,
Okay,
Oh, God.
so she basically invested some money into your business plan.
exactly, yeah. She wrote me a check for $2,000.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And
that's
your
a big
business
check.
plan somehow involves Craigslist.
Yes.
Okay. This
What
is
was-
already going to be bad.
What was the plan?
So the plan was, and I'm shocked that it didn't work, but the plan was, have you guys ever heard of the Disney Vault?
No.
I have not.
Maybe.
What is it?
What the Disney Vault is they purposely limit the amount of classic movies that they release every year and every quarter.
Yeah.
And what this does is just supply and demand. It makes these movies worth sometimes 4 times. Like I was looking, Beauty and the Beast Blu-ray Diamond 3D edition is worth 5 times what it's normally worth.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Right, yeah. So I'm thinking, there's a lot of money in this. Here's where Craigslist comes in. I found a guy on Craigslist that was selling like tubs of these old movies. And I figured he has, some old guy. He has no idea about the vault. He doesn't know what he's sitting on. So I took Samantha's money and $2,000 of my own money, and I bought everything he's got for $4,000.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
You spent $4,000 on videos?
All on Disney movies, yeah.
Oof,
And was
that's
it-
not a proud thing to say at all, is it?
Oh, my God.
Well, no, it's good news because I figured I'd put 4 down, and it's probably worth $12,000 minimum.
Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
It's a
where
big
are you-
return on investment there.
But where are you
Yeah.
coming up with those numbers? Like, you don't know what he has. You don't know what quality they're in.
He had a list of which ones he has, and I just, I always do my research. I think research is the most important thing when you're making an investment like this.
Okay.
All right.
And so I get the tub, and I get it all back to my place, getting ready to put it all on eBay and start, and I open up the tubs, and most of the cases are empty, and most of them have just like blank DVDs and CDs, and it was basically just a complete scam.
You got scammed. You didn't check the DVDs before you took them from him.
I didn't. It was like such a nice old guy.
I know. I like how you're like, he's an old guy. He doesn't know anything about the Disney Vault. Obviously, he does.
Yeah.
And he scammed you.
Yeah. And he was really smart because he had me meet him in a public place, so I have no idea where he lived, and he asked if I needed help loading him, which that's why I kind of didn't even look at him before I put him in. I was like, oh, yeah, and all of a sudden I'm driving off with a bunch of blank CDs.
He knew what he was
Ooh.
doing.
Yeah, he was.
And like, Evan, you got to also kind of blame yourself on this one.
It sounded too good to be true, but I just got greedy. I just thought I had such a perfect idea with the Disney Vault, and
Got caught.
Yeah.
Oh
Did he
my
make you
God.
pay him in cash?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Figured.
course he did.
Of course.
Yeah, there's nothing sketchy about that setup at all, Evan.
Yeah, and now I'm not only does Samantha need extra money, this $2,000 she was gonna spend. I don't know what I'm gonna tell her. I need advice how I should handle it.
Oh,
So you want to
no.
call your friend Samantha and tell her that you lost her money?
Yeah, I gotta tell her that it's all gone and there's no. I already called the pops to see if they could help, and there's just really nothing we could do
Ugh.
with no description of anything.
And she's already struggling for cash. That's why she gave you the $2,000 in the first place.
Exactly. That's what makes the situation really tough.
And I'm guessing you don't have money to just give her right now because you also had $2,000 taken.
Yeah, and unfortunately, all my other cash is tied up in other ventures.
Yeah,
Oh, man, like Warner Brothers vault or something like that. All right, well,
Dude, this is going to be awful.
I feel bad.
yeah, how do you think she's going to react? I mean, other than just being sad that her money's gone.
I'm hoping being on the radio helps a little bit, but I think it's going to be ugly.
Oh, my God.
Think about it. She's getting married, and she thought that she was about to double this money, and it's gone.
Oh, man.
How soon is the wedding?
I don't think it's for a little while, but they're trying to get everything bought and paid for now.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
advance.
man.
Maybe she could use those DVDs for something. At the
Or
wedding.
the,
Who
you mean
knows?
the DVD cases?
Yeah, the cases or
Because-
plates that people could eat off of. She
Yeah.
doesn't have to buy plates. Yeah. All right, well, we'll play a song, then come back, give you a little bit of advice, and you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Hang on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
It's the most tragic thing to happen with Disney movies since Bambi had to say goodbye to Mama.
So sad.
Remember that?
Yeah.
When Bambi had to say goodbye to Mama?
Stop it.
No more Mama.
Yeah.
Big fire. That's why Bambi had to say bye-bye.
Oh, no.
Just thought I'd start the Awkward Tuesday phone call on a really positive note.
Yeah, right.
Evan is on the phone, and Evan wants to call his friend named Samantha. She's having some money issues, and her wedding's coming up, and she told him that she needs some extra cash because she doesn't have enough money to pay for her wedding. And Evan's kind of a business dude, so he said if she gives him some money, he'll invest it, and then she'll get a big return on that investment and have enough money to pay for her wedding. So she gave him $2,000, and Evan's big idea was to buy a bunch of Disney DVDs, then resell them at like 5 times the value. And that's what Evan wanted to do. So he found a dude on Craigslist selling a bunch of Disney videos, and Evan got scammed.
Yeah,
He
hard.
gave the guy $4,000 cash, $2,000 of his own money, $2,000 of her money, and all he got was a few DVD covers with blank DVDs inside.
Yep.
And now Evan has to call her and let her know that he lost her money.
And I forget, did you tell her what your idea was with the Disney movies?
No, I just told her that I had a sure thing, a sure deal.
Yeah, famous last
Yeah.
words, huh, Evan?
I'd feel bad, though. I'd like to make her money back. If that's the plan I'm going with. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, and you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, Sam, it's me.
Evan. Hey,
How's it?
how are you?
How's it going? I'm okay. How's your week going?
It's good. Just getting ready to go out with my friend Jen for her birthday in a little bit, little girls' day.
That sounds great.
Yeah, but look, I'm glad you called because I've kind of been leaving you some voicemails and I haven't heard back. So, just curious
Yeah.
about our business
Saw
deal.
those. Yeah, I've been meaning to get back to you, and I feel like we should talk about that too.
Good, because it was like a few days ago you said it should happen by then, and I just want to make sure everything's good. Like, can I get
Yeah.
a chocolate fountain for the reception, or how's our honeymoon gonna look? I'm wondering, we're looking at the Caribbean or Canada. Can you
Yeah.
give me some information? Is everything good?
It's not looking great right now, but I think we're okay.
So what does that mean, though? What do you mean? You think we're okay?
I think it might take a little bit longer than I was saying, but I still think that your honeymoon is going to be wherever that you want it to be. It's going to have to come through a different channel than I was hoping.
But what are you getting at?
Okay. Look, Sam, here's the deal. Through bad luck, I got scammed, and our money is gone. I'm so sorry.
Wait, you just said it was okay. What do you mean?
No, it is okay. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm regrouping and I'm gonna get us back in and everything is gonna be fine. But that initial 2,000, it was scammed and now it's gone.
What?
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it either. But
Wait, hold on, back up. $2,000 of my money is gone? Like, how does that just happen? Like, I don't understand.
So I've done this so many times before and it's always worked. But have you ever heard of the Disney Vault?
No. What the hell is a Disney Vault?
It's genius. So what it is Disney only releases a certain amount of movies, their DVDs of the classic movies they put out, which makes demand go way up for these movies. And so what you can do is if you can get your hands on a copy, you can then go online and end up selling it for like 5 or 6 times. So on Craigslist, I found this guy selling a real sweet batch with a lot of high-priced Beauty and the Beast.
Are you stupid? You invested $2,000 of my money into Disney movies? Is that for real?
Limited edition Disney movies. You can sell these for like 5 times. And so I met up with this guy and he had and I'm thinking we're going to make 4 times our money with this. And I didn't think he knew what he was doing. And then
you didn't know what you were doing, it sounds like.
No, this is a sure thing. The Disney Vault, no one knows about it.
Not a sure thing. You lost all our money. Like, I thought you were, this entrepreneur, and I trusted you.
I am.
You have all these big business ideas.
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a Disney Vault entrepreneur.
It's a good description.
Never heard of
Oh my
that.
God, I do
Yeah.
think you need those qualifiers.
Disney Vault entrepreneur.
What is happening? What are those noises? What is
Oh,
going on?
sorry,
Oh,
Samantha.
Sam.
Should have introduced myself. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
What is this?
Have you ever heard of Brooke and Jubal in the Morning before? Radio show?
I guess so.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Awkward Tuesday Phone Call. So Evan wanted to call you to tell you that he lost all of the money you gave him.
And you think that's funny?
No, that's
it's
Jose. He
not
just
funny.
laughs. He laughs at everything. It's all good.
No, Sam,
we know
we
it's not cool that all your money's gone.
We feel really bad for you.
Yeah.
And we think your friend Evan is an idiot. Well, at least I do. I don't know about the guys here, but
Hey, I am not an idiot. I actually have another lead on a batch of limited editions that if you would give me a chance, I could make our money back.
Wait, the same thing?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I want to get your money back.
Yeah, well, I'm not giving you any more money.
yeah.
I thought you had a real business. Like, I never even would have given you money to begin with if I'd known this is what it was going to be. Like, you're my friend, and I trusted you.
And you should have.
This is-
And if this list of titles on this new batch I'm looking at is true, then we're looking at making thousands of dollars off of this deal.
Is true? Like, what kind of dream world do you live in? Like, maybe
I
we need...
have made hundreds of dollars off only Aladdin movies already. This
All
is
right.
a proven thing. You can Google it. I'm on the tip of the movement.
Google? That's your business
Yeah.
plan? You use Google? I gave you $2,000. Like, I don't need a couple $100. Like, I need to double my money, Mr. Entrepreneur. Like, I don't know what you think you're up to, but you're a liar.
Sam, I mean, he is, and this sucks, but what were you thinking? It's also kind of your fault. Like, you didn't ask any questions?
He promised me. I mean, he knew I was getting married and I was stressed out. He was trying to take it away from me. He's like, I promise you, we're going to triple our money. Guarantee. I mean, I should have gotten in writing, clearly. Bad business there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you might have wanted to ask what you were investing in.
Yeah.
I know you're mad, but this really is the risk of investing. You know, everybody that invests knows you're rolling the dice, and you can't be scared away just because one venture didn't go our way. You know, you got to keep trying.
yeah, but you took all the money I had. What am I going to do now? I'm supposed to put down a deposit at the venue this weekend, and I don't have enough money to do it. Like, where am I going to get married?
Oh, my God.
I thought about that, and
Did you?
before even this phone call, I reached out to my parents, and
You're going to ask them for money? You're going to ask your parents for money?
No. They have a nice big plot of land. It's next to a highway, but you could get married on that.
Oh my God.
You do actually want to offer up your parents' house for her to get married in.
A plot of land next to a highway? Evan!
They've hosted many weddings before. My cousin got married there. It was great.
Are you kidding me? I'm not going to get married on some plot of land that your parents own. Like,
It's really nice.
Oh my God. Evan, you've got to pay her back. Like, you have to find that money. Can't you pull it out of one of your other investment things?
like seriously, that is all I want to hear out of your mouth is you're going to get me that $2,000 back.
And I plan on getting it back ASAP. I have a few feelers out there right now.
Feelers.
I got a Lion King Blu-ray that's going to kill it for me. And so I don't even think I would worry about it. It's probably a non-issue.
You know what? I don't care how you do it. If Lion King, Bambi, Frozen, Peter Pan, I don't care. Just give me my $2,000. Got it?
Peter Pans aren't worth that.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Evan,
not what
I
she
don't think
meant,
that's the
Evan.
point. I think the point is she wants her money back. Can you figure out a way to give her $2,000 back at least?
I think I can. I would give myself 5 days.
Okay, well,
5 days,
all right.
that's pretty
Why don't you
good.
make a deal with Samantha? Samantha, do you have a deadline on when you need that money?
Well, I needed it this weekend.
Okay, well, that's probably not going to work.
But maybe you can put off the venue and say, I don't know, make up something really extreme. Your grandma died, you need a couple more days.
A deposit or something.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Yeah,
through this,
I mean-
Samantha.
We're going to get through it.
I want it in a week.
A week.
Figure it out in a week.
Okay. A
week from
yeah,
today.
I'm not even worried. I promise you that in a week I will have your money, and I'm just really glad that this isn't going to, drive a wedge into our friendship overall.
Get me my money, and we'll deal with one thing at a time.
Yeah, there may be a wedge there, Evan.
That's
All right.
understandable.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, Evan sounds like a sleazeball. Why does he even have friends? I don't know.
Wow, that's
Brooke and Jubal in the
slow.
morning. Talking about today's awkward Tuesday phone call. If you missed it, this dude, Evan, wanted to call his friend Samantha because his friend gave him $2,000 to invest because he's an entrepreneur, says that he's really good at business, and her wedding's coming up and she needs money, so she gave him $2,000. And he never mentioned to her how he was going to invest the money. She just trusted him. Fast forward to a week later, and he lost her investment through something called the Disney Vault. And he got scammed. If you don't know what the Disney Vault is, they have a giant, they release all these classic movies, and then they just put a limited number on certain DVDs, and I guess they're worth a lot of money. But he got scammed. He paid for a giant stockpile of classic Disney movies, hoping to resell them. But some dude on Craigslist just gave him a bunch of boxes of
Yeah.
pretty much empty
So
DVDs.
funny.
I think that everyone was dumb here from the beginning to the
Yeah.
end. Like, she for not knowing what he was investing her money in,
Yeah.
he for not checking the DVDs, like all of it.
Yeah, she was obviously very angry with him. He promised to repay her initial investment, but did offer something that's considered priceless, his parents' property by the highway where she could have her ceremony on. She declined and said he has 1 week
I
to
thought
repay
that was
her.
a problem solved
We
right
have the
there.
nicest listeners. Someone just texted in, what's her Venmo? I want to help her out.
Aw.
Set up a GoFundMe. Maybe that was their that's actually the whole scam.
Yeah, the
They're
whole
scamming
time.
us.
They made up the whole awkward Tuesday phone call so they could start a GoFundMe and make money. Evan is a genius businessman. Remember, if you want to do an awkward Tuesday phone call, you got a tough situation, you need some advice on how to handle it, email us. We'll give you some advice as long as you make a very awkward phone call in exchange.
Moving 92.5's.
Move it 92.5.
Hey, girl. What's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on. Just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while out at the club and uses this charming pickup line. Hi, excuse me, miss. I was wondering if you had an extra heart.
Whoa.
As someone stole mine,
That's
and I
like,
need to get it back.
it's almost romantic.
Well, whatever you do, don't tell him that he looks like one of the members of the Addams family. Instead, tell him that he's funny, charming, and even sort of cute. And that's when you give him the number to the loser line. So hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail that we can play for you on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Hey, Veronica. This is Rich. So listen, I'm just going to get straight to it. I saw you riding that mechanical bull, and it definitely gave me some thoughts. Every time I close my eyes, I can see nothing but that little pink thong. So I would love to see you again and maybe reenact some of those good times.
Next message.
I'm guessing
gosh.
he got the number to the loser line because he probably told her that in person, too.
Yeah,
Just
for
like,
sure he did.
I was watching you the whole time, and you're wearing a pink thong,
And I
by the
know
way. I noticed. I noticed you.
His breathing and his pausing in the middle of it, I think he actually forgot that he was leaving a voicemail.
Yeah.
He was just reliving the moment for himself.
Yeah, he was. And unfortunately, he'll always have to just relive it in his own head because he got the loser line.
Next message.
So, Nikki, this is Adam from the other night at Tavern. I thought things were going good, but your friends then pulled you away from me? What the heck? It takes a lot of courage to walk up to a table of women and ask for your number, so I don't get it that you gave me your number and then you don't want to answer my calls. So, I mean, I buy you all around the shots, and I thought we were having a great time, but you know what? I guess that's $36.50 that I'm never going to get back. So, you know what? Thank you so much for nothing.
Next message.
$36.50.
You know what?
Wow.
He showed her.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, wow. Thanks for nothing.
I hate it when guys buy girls drink and then they think that they owe them something.
Yeah.
Like, it's a gesture we make. We're hoping they say yes, and then they talk to us. But at the end of the day, you're like,
But you know they're probably going to say yes. And you know there's a high chance they might not talk to
dude,
you.
I'd get a free drink.
Don't think I've ever turned down a free
Yeah.
drink.
Same.
And you know what? I've turned down a lot of other offers. I'm like, yeah, buy me a drink, and then I'm going to go hang out with my girlfriends.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your bad
Yeah.
if you don't already like get to the point where you're flirting where you know things are going well where you buy a drink. If you just walk up and be like, I'd love to buy you ladies all a drink. If that happened to me, some woman came up and was like, I want to buy you and all your friends a beer. I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Also, please step off.
Yeah.
Remember, you can get the special loser line phone number. All you have to do is text the word loser, LOSER, to 78592.
Next message.
Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? This is Phil. I had a great time hanging out with you. You were super interesting the other night. I loved hearing that you're an artist. That's amazing to me. I love people that are creative and into painting, and I know you do, the human form, and I would love to pose nude for you, but there could be one issue. The manscaping's not exactly, I haven't been keeping up on it lately. It kind of looks like Animal from the Muppets down there, if you want to know the truth. Animal and Gonzo mixed together.
Okay.
And normally my roommate takes care of it for me, but he's been in Europe for a while, so I've been able to take care of it. But it shouldn't be an issue. So let me know when and where you want me to pose, and let's do this.
Next message.
That's weird.
I was actually with him all through the Grover analogy or whatever it was.
Animal.
But then he lost me at the roommate help.
Yeah, never needed help.
No, I've always just kind of wanted to do that on my own.
Pretty simple.
But if I had a roommate who'd be down to help me out, it might be easier.
I know, I was just thinking
They could
the
get in
same-
those really tough areas.
I mean, is this guy really an artist?
Maybe it's actually a good idea.
No, it's not.
Here's another message from the loser line.
Next message.
Hey, Ashley, I'm sorry. This is John. First of all, how are you? I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit nervous. Just give me a second. I'm been thinking about making this call, and then I thought I shouldn't make this call. Then I thought maybe no, I've got to make this call. And then I thought no, don't make this call. You'll just see her somewhere else. But then I thought I have to make this call. And then I thought no, I'm not going to make the call. I mean, I want to be an idiot, and I saw the movie, whatever that movie was, where the guy made the call. But so here's the deal.
Next message.
Oh my God.
Whatever the movie was where that guy made the call.
That is hilarious.
I feel so bad for that guy. And he had perfectly planned out what he was going to say in his head. And none of it came out of his mouth.
Well, he obviously had some unfinished business because he did call back.
Oh.
Next message.
Ashley, I'm sorry. I think I got a little carried away and I got cut off by your machine. You have a very short machine. Anyway, here's what I want to say. Last night was amazing. I chickened out kissing you, and I hate that because just make the move, right? Just make the move. I mean, and if you get rejected, you get rejected. And I'm a pretty good kisser. I mean, so okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I just think that we got to get this first kiss out of the way. So I'm going to put my mouth on the receiver, and then hopefully you're going to put your mouth on your receiver, and we're going to have our first kiss. I'm trying to use my sexy voice. I don't know if this is working, but here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, was that too much tongue? Oh.
Next message.
Oh, I think he did more than even kissing at the end there.
I feel violated from listening to that.
Oh, man.
That was a lot.
So happy he got the
And
loser
is
line.
it too much tongue? Yes. Yes, it is.
He couldn't get up the nerve to go for a kiss in person, but he got up the nerve to go for a voicemail kiss.
Yeah, I mean, that's weird.
Yes, it is. And also, it was a really sloppy one.
Yeah.
Super sloppy.
Also, I'm kind of turned on. So
Are
that's
you?
weird.
Okay.
Remember, you can listen to the Loser Line regularly on Mondays at this time. Your phone tap is coming up right after this. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. 60 seconds away from your shock collar question of the day. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. But before we get into that, do you love your cell phone? Do you really love it?
Uh-oh.
Well, there's a good chance you might have a cell phone addiction.
Oh,
Here are some telltale signs of cell phone addiction.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend 4 or more hours a day browsing on your phone, if your cell phone gets in the way of you doing work or spending time with loved ones,
What gets in the way?
and if you feel anxiety or irritability whenever you're separated from your phone for any period of time.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Anxiety,
So-
definitely.
If everyone has a cell phone addiction, does anyone really have a cell phone addiction?
It's a good question.
You know what I'm saying?
deep.
Yeah.
Experts say that cell phone addiction can cause increased stress levels, paranoia, and mental instability. And
So looking good, guys. That's our problem.
if your cell phone is completely ruining your life, don't worry, because Apple might just have something to say about that. Reports are that they're working on a new feature to help you curb your cell phone addiction. Apple is introducing a series of tools to help users monitor how much time they spend on their devices.
Isn't that kind of like trying to quit smoking with Marlboro's help? Like,
Yeah.
isn't
Pretty
it
much,
kind
yeah.
of the same thing?
They're looking to install an app timer, which lets you set time limits for how long you spend on certain apps. So if you spend like hours on Instagram, you can time it out and be like, I only want to spend 4 hours on Instagram today, not 5. There is also a shush feature, which activates Do Not Disturb when your phone is face down.
Really?
So when you put your phone face down, it won't do anything. It won't alert you, won't ring, won't let you know that somebody's trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah, right. But the only thing I want is I want an app to be able to turn my phone in to just an old school phone for a limited amount of time.
So you can play Snake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe,
Favorite, yeah.
sure.
So you
But
can text in T9.
mostly just so I could only take phone calls.
Ew.
That's a good idea.
That sounds
Yeah.
terrible. I hate using my phone for phone calls.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
but
the
if you
one
want to
thing
talk to
Yeah,
me, then
I
you can call me.
Hate it for phone calls. All right, let's get into the shot caller question of the day. Young Jeffrey has come in studio with a hat full of names. We'll draw a name out of the hat to see who will put on the shock collar today. They're asked a trivia question. If they get it right, they don't get shocked. Jeff does because he asked a terrible question. If they get it wrong, they get shocked to the song that you want us to sing. Text in at 78592. What song do you want to hear from the person who gets shocked today? I'm drawing a name out of the hat because I had the shot caller last, and I got Jeff Wildcard. So Jeff gets to pick today. Who do you want?
Jeff, remember how much friends we are.
Who do you want? Who do you want to shock,
How
you
much
pervert?
friends we are.
I know that it came out weird.
I'm going to go with Brooke today.
Yay!
Dude,
See,
I'm
told
just
you,
over
friends.
here being quiet. Like, what is your problem? Why you hate me?
You should have stood up for yourself there. Jose was bold and told me that he didn't want it.
Thank you.
All right,
See?
Brooke's
I
got the
appreciate
shot
it.
collar. While she's putting that on, Jeff, please read Brooke the shot collar question of the day.
Yeah, Jeff, read it to me.
There are certain holidays that are celebrated all over the world, but many countries have unique holidays that aren't observed anywhere else. For example, in Japan, August 11th is Mountain Day, encouraging residents to get outside and hike a mountain. In Bolivia, they have Punch Your Neighbor in the Face Day.
No, they don't. I don't believe
They
it.
do. Every May, townspeople all gather and fight each other all at once, hoping to draw blood as a sacrifice for a good harvest that year.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Oh my God.
I'm going to start adopting that in my neighborhood.
But in Russia, they celebrate a unique holiday every September 12th. Men and women are allowed to leave work early that day for what?
Oh, man.
Whoa, random
September
Russian.
12th. So I feel like that's during harvest time, right?
Okay.
So, well, potato harvest. I feel like would be a big one in Russia. I know in Idaho, many schools get off for potato harvest.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Idaho and Russia, pretty much the same place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, they both have Moscow. Just depends on how you pronounce it.
It's true.
Moscow, however you want to say it. Very similar places. So I'm just thinking potato harvest because of vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, that
makes
now
sense.
I get it. That's really good. Or maybe it just has something to do with vodka.
Maybe that's the one day they don't all drink a bunch of vodka.
The one day they're sober.
Yeah.
National
leave
Sober
work
Day.
early and
Okay.
get home safe.
I guess we'll get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Or, communists. Maybe it's just another day where they salute their president. Like forced patriotism type of situation.
Well, if everyone gets the day off, that would make sense too, right?
Read the question one more time, Jeff.
There's certain holidays that are celebrated all over the world, but some countries have unique holidays that aren't observed anywhere else. Like in Russia, they celebrate a unique holiday every September 12th, where men and women are allowed to leave work early that day for what? And hint, in Russia, children do not get the day off for this holiday.
So
Then it's
why do
gotta
they
be
leave
vodka.
early? It has to be it has to be time sensitive because it's not that you get the whole day off, but it's like everyone has to leave.
I
at like
think
2.
I think that's the day where they the vodka's ready to go. We've been fermenting it since last year, and now it's crack it open. I mean, if kids can't come, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I assume like with kids, you can't drink if you're like under 6 in Russia or something.
I think that's the limit.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. Can I just say vodka, like National Vodka Day? It's the day they celebrate their country's beverage of choice.
Like drinking vodka.
Yeah. I would go potato harvest, but I know they got those kids out in those fields.
All right, many countries have unique holidays that aren't observed anywhere else, but none of them are quite like the one in Russia, where every September 12th, men and women are given time off of work early and are encouraged to leave the office so they can go home and celebrate the day of conception, where everybody's supposed to try and get pregnant to help boost Russia's declining population.
Whoa,
Wow.
that's an awesome day.
Yeah, I'm glad kids aren't invited to that holiday. That would be bad.
That is good. That's even better than the vodka holiday.
You got it wrong, and
Yeah.
somebody wanted to hear Shoop by Salt and Pepper.
Are you like grossed out when you see your coworkers leaving? Like, ew, they're gonna do it too.
No, everyone's gonna do it.
Yeah, we're all doing it, so it's fine. We should have that here.
Shoop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop-a-doop-a, shoop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop-a-doop. You packed out! Get to it! Want to thank your mother for a butt like that. Gotta get a surprise.
Okay. Do you want to put it back on or should I you again?
Moving 92.5's
I'm Bradley Johnson with 1-800-DUI-AWAY. Not getting behind the wheel after drinking is the best choice. But if you're pulled over, the next best choice is to call 1-800-DUI-AWAY.
Other Jubal phone tab.
weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
Hello?
An inmate at Mills Regional Jail. This call may be recorded at any time. To accept the charges, dial 3. To decline the charges, dial 9 or hang up now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is Fatal.
Who?
Oh, my friends call me Fatal, but my real name is James Lee. How's it going?
I'm sorry. I thought this was my brother calling.
Oh, no, I'm in jail with your brother. Hasn't he told you about me?
No.
Oh, all
No,
right.
he hasn't.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to him about that. How are you?
I'm good. How's Alan?
He's doing pretty good. He was a little scared at first, obviously, being new here and stuff.
Yeah, well, a tough spot to be in, huh?
Yeah, it was. Now he's doing all right since we met.
Okay. Is he there?
Yeah, he's out in the yard. He's out in the yard right now, but he gave me your number and said it was okay to call you. I had some phone time, and I was just thinking I'd give you a shout to say nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice to talk to you.
Yeah, he and I are bunkmates.
Oh, yeah? Okay. You just called to say hello?
Yeah, well, I wanted to introduce myself because me and your brother have started seeing each other.
Oh. All right. He must have forgotten to tell me that.
Oh, he hasn't told you about me, huh?
No, I would have remembered that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll figure that out myself. That's between me and your brother. But I do have to say, he says you're his hero.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
And I'm calling because I know that he would want his hero at the ceremony.
What ceremony?
He and I are getting hitched.
You're joking.
No, if there's one thing Fatal doesn't do, he doesn't joke around.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
You got a problem with me?
I got a problem with the situation, not you.
Ah, right. You're right.
The situation.
Look at that, another one. You're just angry because Alan is my butt steak. Aren't you?
I don't even know. What do I say to that? I really want to talk to him.
You don't know love. Who are you to put a label on love? You're just a free man walking around while I'm in here with your brother.
Listen, I don't need to hear this from you. I don't want to hear it.
Your brother knows love, that's for sure. He knows it real good.
You know what? Shut the hell up.
Whoa.
Listen to me. Next time I come up there, you're going to have to deal with me. I'm not taking this anymore. I'm not listening to this anymore.
Are you like
you
this?
You and me.
Hey, are you like this with all your brother's boyfriends? Have you always been this way?
My brother's never had a boyfriend before.
Oh, I didn't know I was his first.
All right, I'm going to call the jail. I'm going to talk to whoever I can. I'm going to get you two separated because you're taking advantage of my brother.
Hey, he's taking advantage of me.
You're disgusting. I'm not talking to you
Hey,
anymore.
look,
You know what?
Look, don't be mad at me just because your brother came in here. He was a little scared little puppy when he got in here, and I helped him out.
Right, and you're going to get sent down to where people don't ever come back out.
I'll do whatever for you. Hey,
take care of you.
I'll do whatever for your brother. We're in love. Can't stop me.
What the hell are you talking about, love? You're in jail. You don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know what love is until you've been loved in a jail bunk.
Right, apparently not, yeah. All right, thank you very much.
I see what it is. You're just jealous of your brother. You want to be my butt steak.
God, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, that makes you laugh?
Yeah, because this is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5 doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, my God.
Your brother Alan set you up. He sent us a letter from jail and asked us to phone tap you.
Oh, my God. How the hell did he do that?
I don't know, but I appreciated it.
I really thought it was real.
Well, hopefully your brother is nobody's butt steak.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone tabs. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Only on Moving 92.5.
Win! Brooks! Box!
Brooke, you're going for 36 wins in a row.
All right, that's okay.
And you're playing Shauna in Marysville. What up, Shauna?
Hi.
What makes you think you got what it takes to take me down, Shauna?
Honestly, I play with you in the mornings, and oftentimes I know the answer when you don't. So I think maybe I could take you.
That was a lot of often, I think, and maybes, Shauna.
I'm optimistic.
Okay, you need to reword that. Be bold in your statements from now on, okay?
All right, I've got this.
Okay.
All right, we're sending Brooke out of the studio. Shauna, the game is played like this. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Brooke outright to win, okay?
All right.
All right, are you ready?
I am.
Well, then good, because I'm ready. Everybody else in here ready?
I'm ready. I'm good to go.
Young ready, Jeffrey, are you ready?
Ready. Digital
Chris,
Jake.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jake, are you ready?
I'm ready, Jubal.
All right, everybody's
All right.
ready. Let's do it, Shauna.
Producer boy's ready.
He gave a thumbs up from the other room. Everybody is ready for this. Here we go, Shauna. Your time starts now. Ariana Grande's birthday is today. How old is she?
26.
What do you call the hammer-like wooden object that judges use in court?
A gavel.
Who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, John Mark Spooth.
Researchers say that dogs have the intellectual equivalent of a child of what age?
3.
What is the unit of measurement for weighing diamonds?
Carat.
While World War I was happening, what did they call it?
I didn't hear the end of that.
What did they call World War I while it was happening?
Oh,
pass because I can't think of it at all right now.
Okay. Well, we'll bring Brooke back in just a second. But Shauna, I do want to tell you a little something, okay?
What?
You ever been in a car before?
Well, of course.
Well, sometimes cars bump into each other. Did you know that?
I did. And you know what? The advocates are where it's at.
Yeah, they are. Because when cars bump into each other, that's often called a car accident. Yes. And if you call the advocates, 206-512-3555, online advocateslaw.com, they will make sure that you get all of the money that you're owed from the insurance companies. Because, Sean, I don't know if you've had to deal with insurance companies a lot, but guess what?
What?
They're kind of bullies.
Yeah, not fun.
They don't like to give you cash. That's why you should call the advocates. 206-512-3555, online advocateslaw.com. All right, Brooke is back in studio with her headphones on. Are you ready to go?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Everybody else ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Jose's ready.
People weren't ready.
Jeff, are you
before.
ready?
Ready.
All right, Chris,
Okay.
you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Jake, you ready?
Stayed ready.
All right, producer Boyd, he gave like a sideways thumb, so there it is. Now he put the thumbs up. He's ready too. Everybody's ready. Here we go. Brooke, your time starts now. Ariana Grande's birthday is today. How old is she?
25.
What do you call the hammer-like wooden object that judges use in court?
Gavel.
Who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, John Wilkes Booth.
Researchers say that dogs have the intellectual equivalent of a child of what age?
6 months.
What is the unit of measurement for weighing diamonds?
Carrots.
While World War I was happening, what did they call it?
Great War.
Who was the host of The Daily Show on Comedy Central?
Oh, Trevor Noah.
What state gets the least amount of sunshine per year?
Ooh, Alaska.
All right, let's send it on over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with Jose.
Number 1, be good to each other. I agree.
Bolaños.
Shauna, you got 2 correct today.
All right.
All right. And Brooke, you got a couple extra questions in.
I felt good today, yeah.
You felt good for a reason. You got 6 correct.
Nice.
Shauna, you did not get the money.
Whoa.
I know, right?
It was still really fun playing.
Oh, that's good.
Well, at least you had a good time. Let's go over the answers, though. Ariana Grande's birthday is today. She's 25 years old. What do you call the wooden object that judges use in court? A gavel. Who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln? That would be John Wilkes Booth. Researchers say that dogs have the intellectual equivalent of a 2-year-old. What is the unit of measurement of weighing diamonds? Carats. World War I was called the Great War while it was still going on. The host of The Daily Show on Comedy Central is Trevor Noah. And what state gets the least amount of sunshine per year? Washington.
Oh, really?
Only gets around
That's true.
35%
God,
a year.
You think Eastern Washington would pull its own weight over there, all right? Bring our average up, for God's sake.
Arizona gets 85% of sun a year. Ugh. Shauna, you didn't win the money, but just for playing today, you won a pair of tickets valued at $400 at the grand opening of the restaurant Ascend Prime Steak and Sushi. Enjoy panoramic views of the Puget Sound and fireworks displays during their special 4th of July bash called Red, White, and Bellevue.
Look at
wow,
that.
that sounds great.
Yeah, the place is awesome. You'll enjoy
supposed
it.
to be amazing.
They have incredible food and an open bar and even dancing at that event. So tear up that open bar, okay?
Awesome, I will. Thank you, guys.
It's their grand opening, but I want them to go out of business because you drank so much at that open bar. All right. Congratulations. We'll play Winbrook's Bucks same time tomorrow.
Moving 92.5's